what's up? Dixie T here. I'm going to make a video about this thing right now because it's been bothering me for a while. Do you think Legacy has been beneficial to, who's been more beneficial to? Randy Orton or Priceless? DiBiase and Rhodes. If you think that DiBiase and Rhodes have gotten anything out of Legacy, I want you to prove it. Because the only person who's getting benefit is Randy Orton. So he has, because Randy Orton has 2 extra bodies he can throw to the wolves and just become awesome now. DiBiase and Rhodes are just the red shirts since, with Star Trek, they become red shirts. They're not threatening and menacing. They're just like, well, again, VP says, they're just like Abercrombie and Fish models and, ass kissers to Randy Orton. And they're not even as a threat. Evolution were a threat, mind you. Orton, Flair, Batista, and Triple H all were, and they were threats when they were a team. Am I right? Evolution was a threat. I mean, Randy Orton was this young up-and-coming punk who was good. You had Batista. Randy Orton was the Intercontinental Champion. You had Batista and Flair as tag champs, and Triple H was World Heavyweight Champ. None I agreed with that at the time, but they were, well, dominant. What dominance has Legacy brought? What dominance has Legacy brought to the World Wrestling Federation? Not a damn thing. Oh, don't give me that McMahon destroying bullshit. It was Randy, and more Randy. Rhodes and DiBiase were there. They were just lying, just like, standing behind. They didn't do anything. Or they just get their ass kicked by Shane or Vince or Triple H or pretty much anyone else. Batista. Pretty much the entire McMahon feud was the only thing memorable what Rhodes and DiBiase were doing. We're getting their asses kicked. And the thing is, I'm hearing some other stuff that's going to be DiBiase's going to turn face. Another great idea to break up another tag team WWE and have him win the United States title or something. That's just stupid. Stupid as hell. Because, well, who cares about tag teams, right? I know I'm getting probably turn this around about tag teams, but you know what? Screw it. This is the reason why I don't like the WWE has pretty much don't care about tag teams. They use this as a means and an end they use tag teams as a means to an end, not as the NWA used to use it as part of the main event, part of their staple, or like TNA's doing. They're making them more part of the show, more part of their character, more part of their roster and everything else. Basically a part of their program, show, or whatever. Their wrestling and about their pro wrestling and stuff. I'm not really good at words. They're more part of TNA than the WWE. They just use them as a means to end, just to get one guy over and the other guy to be buried and forgotten about. I call this the Marty Jannetty effect. One guy, Shawn Michaels, the Rockers effect, if you will. One guy becomes hugely over and popular, while the other just wallows in his own failure. If you don't believe me, let's look at all the tag teams that WWE broken up for the past couple of years, and let's see. Slim Snooker used to be part of a very good tag team of, Deuce and Domino. Brian Kendrick was a tag team with Paul London. And the list goes on and on and on and on. Hell, when the Dudleys were there, when they split up to Dudleys, Bubba Ray got a singles push as well. A bit of a singles push. It's just that they don't see tag teams as important. They just see them as a means to win the WWE. So just, look for that in a couple months, you see one of them's change. I don't know who's going to be Rhodes or DiBiase, but look for another tag team to just disappear and the colors look even more irrelevant. I mean, who are they going to defend the titles against? I mean, they won the Undisputed Tag Team Champs on WrestleMania, even though no one watched it. And when did they defend it against since? They just disappeared. I haven't saw Carlito once. I mean, they Primo defend the colors, defend their tag belts. They're completely gone. They don't exist. Oh, sure, you can see on WWE.com and superstars and shit like that. They just don't even care because you look at them, they look important, but they're not important. They're not even on the shows. I don't think they're even on superstars, for God's sakes. But, sorry, I just turned a little rant against, the WWE tag teams, I already talked about that. But, my closing thoughts about Priceless and Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes is that they have been made, well, not only jokes, but incompetent jokes. They've just become incompetent. And just, I don't really have any respect for for DiBiase and Rhodes anymore. I mean, no one does. They're just pathetic, and there's nothing they can do about it. They just sit there like, who cares? The WWE writers don't care, and they make it like the viewers don't care either. And anyone else who say they're in a better place, they're delusional. Because let's be honest, Rhodes and DiBiase were better places the year before when they were doing their own thing, being the tag champs, which was a means to it, which which was actually their high point. Now they're just pretty much bitches to Randy Orton. And they look completely the same, completely bland, completely no discernible features or something. Nothing that makes them stand out. They just wear the same stuff. They have no real personality. Like I said, there's no personality with Legacy. And there's no personality. There's personality in Randy Orton, but there's no personality as a group in the whole. Evolution had personality, Four Horsemen had personality, and the Old has personality. The list goes on and on. They had personality. The most successful stables had personality. This group, Legacy, doesn't. And that's what I have to say. This is Duke CT here. Peace and love. And next video will be anytime I feel like it. Alright, peace out. And have a great Mother's Day. And a great week as well. One.